Hi guys, me again. So I got this plant today from Buy and Sell, and it it actually is in too big of a pot. Usually we upsize our plants, but this pot is much too big. So I don't know if you can see, but there's only 3 little guides in here, and it's got this like 8-inch pot. So I'm just going to put it in a smaller pot. Check out the roots. And since these arms are so long, I'm going to clip them and propagate. I bought this plant off of Buy and Sell, and it's scindapsus pictus silver satin. It's kind of like the exotica, but the leaves are a little bit darker. Oops. All right, getting dirty here. Okay, let's take a look. What do we got? All right, so here's one. You can kind of see how long it is. And we've got 2 little roots. They look okay. All right, so here's one. Here's the second one. All right, looks good. And the third one. Oh, nice. It's got 3 root shoots here, so that's good. And all this soil, my goodness. It actually looks pretty good. The soil looks pretty lush, and there's lots of big chunks of perlite in here, so I might just keep that, the same soil. So I'm just gonna put a bunch in the bottom here, maybe a little bit less, and then I'll plant these guys. So let's see. I think I'll probably keep this one this length. It's a good length. So put that one there. This one is a bit long, so I'm gonna trim it. Where am I gonna trim it? Here. So I'll propagate that. And I've got still a pretty decent sized cutting. And then this guy is also quite long. And as you can see, some of these leaves are a bit curled, so maybe they're not getting as much moisture. So I think it's best if I clip. Sorry if that makes you uncomfortable, but I actually really love trimming up my plants, and it gives them the ability to put more energy into building 2 new shoots off the end. So I find that's good if you want a bushier plant or if you want more leaves. So, all right, so I have them in here, and then I'll just go ahead and add some of my good nutrient-rich soil. Again, I have I used Happy Frog, about 75% Happy Frog soil, and a bunch of perlite, and that's kind of it. But the soil that I use has so many nutrients in it, and it's just full of good stuff like compost and bark, and then you just add that perlite to give a little bit more airiness, so that you don't have that potential for root rot. All right, so I think looks pretty good. So much better. These leaves are a bit curled, so I'm gonna have to give it a good watering. Means that they're just a little bit thirsty, but I actually wanted to show you the difference as well between some of the scindapsus varieties. Stand by. Okay. So, here, let's get this guy out of the way. So this one that I bought today, it's called a silver satin. So if you look at the leaves, it's kind of like round, dark green, and not too bright variegation here. Compared to the exotica, here, you see the difference? You're probably like, girl, I don't even know. But this one, it's more like a teardrop shape, right? You see that? It's a little pointy on the end. while this one is quite rounded and not quite as, like the variegation is not quite as sharp or blotchy. It's more subtle, you know? And then we've got this guy. I mean, stop it. Look at how cute you are. This is silvery and I mean, this reminds me of the exotica leaves. For example, this guy here. Now I was saying kind of it's more pointy. But obviously the leaf size is much smaller. You see that? So this, oh my God, like look at this thing. I just got this the other day. Sexual. All right, and then I'm just gonna propagate these. So I'll show you where I clip, because a lot of people kind of wonder like, where do I cut to propagate? So you see these kind of, well, you can see aerial roots here, but these little kind of breaks here, kind of like fractures, I guess you could say, these are called nodes. And this is where, you can see this node is where the leaf came out. And these nodes don't have any leaves. Either they fell off or they are just dormant. And if they're dormant, that's fine. They can grow leaves later on if you root this. So this has 3 nodes here, which is great. So I'm gonna plop this in water. I'm just gonna cut right here. So I've got this leaf here and these 3 nodes. So I'll just put it in water pretty much up to here. And so hopefully roots will grow from all of these nodes. Same with this one. I'm just gonna cut right above this node here, so that leaf will have these nodes to go into water. I might clip this too, because if you don't have a node at the end, sorry, my nails are all dirty. If you don't have a node at the end and you have one up here, this is actually doing nothing. So you might as well just cut here, just below the node, so that you don't have that extra stem that's gonna potentially rot in the water. That's no fun. And this one, again, stem, I don't need that. I'm gonna try and put this node in the water here. Sometimes the bottom leaf, you lose the bottom leaf because it rots, but we'll see. So that one's a nice little cutting there. And here again, this is another cutting. And I mean, if you have questions about propagating or whatever, please like send me a message. I'm happy to answer any questions. I really like to propagate in water. Some species I do propagate in sphagnum moss as well, depending on what it is. Some plants don't really do that well in this bag, but, and I'm gonna actually keep this guy a bit longer. So I'm gonna keep it a bit longer. So I'll throw all these are all my cuttings, into water, and I'll update you once they root. Thanks for watching.